What's good, YouTube? DM Gaming here, guys, and I'm back already. Like, I've already done the homework on the controls. So, okay, let's break down the controls for Demon Slayer. Okay, because this is confirming a lot of stuff that we talked about. So, basically, guys, it does play like the Ninja Storm series. Also like Kakarot, because Kakarot's controls play like the Ninja Storm series. And what I mean by that, guys, is that the controls aren't very complex. It, doesn't mean you can't pull off some complex combos. You can, but there's no light attack, heavy attack, medium attack. It's not anything like that. So starting off looking at the controls schematics here, R2 is your mystery button. And basically what mystery is kind of like your super attacks. That's long story short. R2 and L2, and I guess that's left trigger and right trigger for Xbox controllers. This is just what the game presented, so this is what I'm talking about. These are your special attacks. You have one that's called mystery, something to that effect, and another one that's called open. Excuse me, I'm just got phlegm in my throat, man. Okay. L1 is how you switch characters and how you call your second character to come in and do their special attack or whatever. There's different things they can do. If you hold L1, it allows them to switch. That's how you switch to the other player. If you press L1, they can either come in and do an attack, or also they can come in and assist you if you're being attacked. Like basically kind of act as like a evade or a block kind of thing. Of course, the left analog stick is how you move around. The options menu is, of course, the pause button. R1 is your guard button. And if you push R1 in square, that's how you grab and throw or whatever the case may be. Square is your attack button. By pushing square, repeatedly, you can perform different combos. And we'll get into that in a couple of slides. Triangle is your technique button. There is no button to charge ki. You gain ki as you attack, from what I see, unless I didn't see anything. But triangle is your like special attack, your technique button. That's literally what it is. Like you have different special techniques that you can do. Triangle is how you pull them off. We'll get into that as well. Circle is going to be your dash. This is how you dash towards an opponent. And if you move with the arrow button, basically, you can dash in any direction. You can dash on the ground. You can dash in the air. You can dash in any direction that you move that circle button. But I think if you just push it by itself, it tracks the opponent. No, I don't think. I know. That's what it says. If you just push it, it dashes towards the opponent. But if you say you wanted to dash to the left or the right, if you hold that left stick to the left, push that dash, you're going to dash to the left. And vice versa to the right, up, down, left, right, all over the place. X is your jump button. Yeah. That's it. X is your jump button. There's nothing with that. Okay, so I'm going to go to slide 2 here, because here they're going to break down what the stuff is on the screen. And so this first one, of course, this box here is just that's your health. Point blank period. It's your health. When your health gone, you gone. Holla at your boy. This next box here is your meter for your support character. So you have 2 of those. And basically what it allows them to do is they have to charge, of course. But you can use them twice. That's what it's for. Normally, like in fighters, you have 2 different characters you could use for support. Here you only have 1, but that's what those meters are for. Each one is a bar. And like I said, they have to be, if it's shaded out, you can't switch them, you can't use them. So you have to wait till it's full. And then you can switch characters, or you can use them for an assist or as a guard support. This box here is pointing to this blue line, which is your key. I'm calling it key. That's just a familiar term that we like to use. It's really called it's called your technique gauge is what it is. But I like to call it key. That's just familiar territory. But your technique gauge, that's what that is. And it fills back up by itself, especially as you fight and deal damage. But you need it to perform certain techniques, and the amount that you have, I think that depends on what technique you use and things like that. Okay, the next one here, you have 3 of these, okay? And this one is really important. This is for your mystery and your open attacks. So you have you have up to 3. That's what it says. You can get up to 3 of these. And so I assume, like, you see the L2 and R2 buttons there. That's for your mystery attack and your open attack. Now, it doesn't really go into detail about what the mystery attack and open attacks are, but I'm really hoping that you can customize these and move them around a lot and things like that. But that triangle is going to have a number in it, and that's associated with those techniques, gauges, and things like that. And we'll pull up some kind of gameplay here in a second to kind of actually, let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna pull up some I'm gonna pull up that gameplay really fast while y'all looking at that. Let me mute. I don't need that in there. I don't need that in there. Let me get okay, so while that's going on, that's what that's for. Your open and your mystery technique, which, like I said, I assume are your ultimate and your super attacks, things like that. Technique would probably be more like a smaller, like just a kind of a special attack kind of thing. Trying to, so if I go here, okay, no, it won't let me. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Y'all just go check out the gameplay in the previous video. It'll be there and you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, yeah, so going back to the photos, this meter down here, that is basically, it says whenever this gauge is full, you can activate, I call it surge mode. We know it's surge mode from Kakarot and maybe call other things from different games. But once this meter is full, then you basically get a buff. You get a power buff is basically what it said. When the gauge reaches max, stacks will increase. So when that reaches max and things like that, this is going to go up. Like I said, you can have up to 3. This is tied in together. And I believe like once you have 3, you could do something once this gauge is full and this is full to where you get like that surge meter kind of thing. Now, it doesn't have numbers there, I imagine. I don't know if those are numbers in Japanese or not, but you know, that's what that is for. This, of course, is just the rounds. This is, of course, is just the timer, okay? So going to the third slide, you got to go back because I obviously didn't have it. This is just kind of a breakdown of what I was saying before. Square, if you just tap square, you're going to perform combos. Now, it says here also, if you move the left stick up or down, you can add to those combos. Moving it down does a slam type combo, and holding that left stick up, then it's a lifting combo, and then you can even push the square button. Like, so this is where the combat does get complex, guys. There's some complexity to it. So you can smash them into the ground right here, holding it down, pushing square. But if you hold up while doing a combo, you can launch them into the air. And get this. This is what this is saying right here. If you press circle while they're in the air, you can dash to them and continue your combo or do some kind of a special attack or whatever the case may be. The triangle button over here, that's really cool. That's cool to know that you can, bam, aerial attack, dash, blah, 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 giving them skitty paps, skibbity pops, you know what I'm saying? Triangle button is going to be your technique button, and this is, you perform different techniques based off of the left analog stick or just the triangle button. So you will have different techniques that you could do. So I'm looking at this stuff now, and I'm getting pretty excited because there seems to be a plethora of different techniques and things that you can use. So it's not seem to be one dimensional. There is some simplicity to it, but I also like that there seems to be a level of complexity to it as well. Triangle and the arrow buttons are going to perform different attacks, different techniques, and you got to have that key for that. R1 and triangle, okay, is like a medium technique. There are different level techniques for different things and stuff like that, okay? And then going over to the fourth one, this is for your switching meter or your other character. You can hold L1 to switch. And then you can push L1 to either attack and then L1 in the direction. Yes, L1 in the direction, or not L1, I'm sorry. The left analog stick in the direction. The left analog stick is the direction. Left analog stick and L1 would allow, I'm sorry, I'm excited about this. This got me excited. You can have them come from different angles and stuff. That's what I'm getting from that in the translation, which is really cool, man. So you can have them attacking the air, on the ground, whatever. Like, that's really, really dope. And then here's like it's just saying when you hold L1, you can switch out characters. Circle is your dash, and this is just going into more detail. If you use the arrow and dash, you can see him here dashing left and right, up and down, and things like that. That is really, really cool. Move fast in any direction. You can track them in the air and stuff like that. They didn't go to slide 6 for some reason, but it's all good. So y'all can go back and look at different parts of this video and check it out and let me know what y'all think, man. Like, this is some really, really cool stuff. And I'm super excited about it because it shows that there is complexity to the combat. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, guys, please do so. Please do so. Subscribe. Turn on that bell icon notification. Man, I'm going to be following this game. We got some Black Myth of Wukong stuff coming later on today. I'm trying to upgrade the way I do my videos, guys. So really, really tune in for that. But that's all I got for right now. Till next time, y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace.